Howdy folks, Mikey McKernan here, aka Boo-Ha Man, aka It's Not Funny. Today is Tuesday, October 26th, 2021. Shout out Nixon Watch. I'm on day 6 of 7 days in a row of hitting spots and doing the vids. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm having a blast. I really do love this. I'm actually enjoying this. I'm adapting. This is becoming fun for me. I'm having fun learning. I'm experimenting, the editing, the shooting. It's been kind of challenging at times, but I absolutely freaking adore it. Today also, fridge door water. Fridge door water. Today also, the 26th, is when I released the first video of this channel. Well, not the intro, but the first vlog of, and the response has been great. Thank you. I'm ecstatic. I really am putting myself out there. People are responding and they are enjoying it. How grateful that really feels. Thank you. Thanks for clicking. Thanks for watching. Share it to everybody. Tell whoever you know that if they're bored and they like comedians going to places and being funny, not funny, cringe, hilarious, weird. Tonight, I'm performing in Los Alamos, California, kind of like San Luis Obispo area. The Depot Bar, opening for the hilarious Nikki Bon. Nikki asked me to be on the gig. Always a privilege. One of the greatest things you can do as a young comic is having a headliner invite you to feature for them. That's what you want. You want to go out there, open up for somebody else who, you know, sometimes if they have their own following or their own crowd, you get a chance to see if you can hang with them or if they like you. Me and Nikki, we've been friends for a while, for a few years. We always enjoy going on little trips. She said that she's up for some of this vlogging shenanigans. So I'm excited. Feature set. Never been to the place. I've worked with a bunch of the guys. We'll see what kind of material I'm gonna do. These are all my books right here. Top shelf, I've read all of those. Read books every day. This guy right here, he's funny. We'll see how it goes. I'm driving. I offered to drive. Since she asked me to open for her, I thought it would be cordial enough to be offer the drive. If you're a headliner and usually you're working all the time, you're going all sorts of places. So if you don't have to drive somewhere and you have somebody who will drive, that is so crucial. I'm always up for it. I like driving. Being from Southern California, you have to learn how to drive. How to drive in traffic, how to drive on freeways. I'm asking you to come along. Let's roll! The drive's only 2 hours and 41 minutes. Might be running a little late. Let's roll! I'm waiting here with Nikki Bon. Look, I got my Instagram story. I got the camera too as well. I'm gonna bombard her with this. She said she's down. Let's just see how long it's gonna take for her to get down here.
Okay, here we go.
Are you excited about your gig?
Welcome to Mikey's vlog, starring me, Nikki Bon. Hey, I'm Mikey.
Oh man, that was hard to do with 2 cameras.
I don't know how to. Jesus Christ, this shit's heavy. Are people gonna get seasick from watching this vlog?
Just you gotta keep your hand steady as possible.
Okay, well you're gonna pay me for this.
I'm just saying.
That?
However, it's weird, huh?
Are you gonna edit it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can, whenever you want to not do it anymore, you can stop.
What does this thing do?
It's a tripod too.
Oh, it's a tripod too.
Yeah, look at it.
But does it do anything else? Why is it so heavy?
I think it's,
cool.
I don't know why it's so heavy.
So technically, I mean, it could fall over, but you could do it like
yeah,
that.
if I'm like sitting in the car and not driving.
Ooh, okay.
Nikki, are you excited driving with me?
No, I forgot how much I hated driving with you because...
What?
Well, okay, Mikey drives. And
Safe?
No, the very first time I went on the road with you, I got into your car and it was so dirty, the windows, and I was like,
oh
you need
God,
to get a car wash. And you were like, it's fine, it's fine. I was like, I'm gonna find us a car wash because you couldn't see out the windows.
Yeah, that was like it was like golden hour where the sun was like completely in the windows.
Yeah, and we had to stick our head out the window to see if there was oncoming traffic so we could turn onto the street. Now, his car's like pretty clean. Your car's clean, actually.
Thanks.
It's just because it's like not 10 years old.
No, not at all.
But it'll be like this in 10 years. It'll be dirty in 10 years.
Stop putting stickers in it too.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Cause yeah.
And my other car was actually really clean. I had like no trash on the floor, but with stickers all over it, it just, you know.
It looked like you had trash all over the inside of your car.
It looked like a ruffian.
No one's gonna get in your car and be like, oh, that's a cool sticker. I was nice. I was like, oh, that's a cool sticker. But
a lot of people did, okay?
Yeah, but then there's some girl that like, you're like, hey, you wanna go on a date? And then you pick her up and she gets into your car and she feels like she's in a men's stall.
Luckily, I don't ask out girls on dates.
Oh, good. That's healthy. I did a shot, so it was just you alone in it. Driving with Mikey, we're in West Hollywood and he turns. He does a sharp turn left as there's traffic coming without a signal.
It was a safe turn.
It was not. People are crazy here. But that's what I get scared of driving with you. I think that's it. But then I also...
I'm sorry, I don't want you to be scared.
Okay, well, I'll tell you when to not scare me. But that was it. Crazy turns, because I'd be the one to die, not you. And then the others when I go on the road.
Maybe I'll die tonight on stage.
No. Wait, really?
No, I'm gonna try my hardest.
Okay. To die.
No, to not die.
Okay.
On stage.
Okay.
I'll try my hardest not to die in the car too.
Okay. I get nervous about is always having to poo when I go on the road. I already am like, uh-oh.
You get poo anxiety?
Oh, the worst poo anxiety. Because I know that it's a possible thing that could happen. Like, I could poo my pants for sure.
Do you ever try like going before you get on the road?
No, because my body isn't nice like that. My body won't be like, yeah, let's do it. My body's like, no, if we have to do it, we're just gonna not tell you and we're just gonna go heavy and hard and you're gonna have to panic.
There's times when you're like, all I'm asking for is a heavy and hard one.
Yeah, exactly. But it's my fault because I did have coffee before we left, but I think it'll be okay.
You don't have a poo routine? Like your body doesn't have a routine?
Because I have IBS.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I feel like every single guy I know there's a routine that their body's like, okay, you do this, and then it's time to poo.
Okay. My body definitely does have a routine in the morning. Yeah, I have a coffee, but like sometimes I can get surprises.
Did you ever smoke cigarettes?
No.
Okay.
I have asthma.
Because like cigarettes, like I smoke spliffs now, and then I eat and have a spliff.
And you'll poo.
Oh, it's one of my things I look forward to.
Did you do that before we left?
Correct.
What are your favorite things to do in the morning? You wake up, you smoke weed, and then you
I said eat, then smoke, and then have a poo. You know what actually really helps too? If I don't eat or smoke, if I have 2 glasses of water, like big glasses of water, that really...
You're so lucky.
That really... Why?
Well, because I have constipation IBS.
You don't drink a lot of water?
No, I don't think I do drink a lot of water, actually. I become a host on your vlog. I'm like today's the day.
Because my hands are on the wheel.
I'm doing the takeover. Mikey just told me that, I don't know how you talk to them on here, but I know how to talk to people. Mikey just like kind of shared a story that he doesn't want to talk about on his vlog or with me, so I'm gonna make him talk about it right now. Okay. So tell me about this gig you had in Rancho Cucamonga.
Cucamonga?
How do you say it? Cucamonga? Like cucaracha?
Yeah.
Okay. So you went out there, he put his glasses on because he doesn't want to cry during...
I'm not gonna cry, there's sun. There's a gig, I'm gonna go out there, and then there's a girl that I might want to hang out with.
Okay.
I get butterflies. I get nervous with girls. I can't help it. It ruins the whole day for me sometimes. If I know like, hey, this girl wants to see me, and I get really bad butterflies. And sometimes it gets so intense that I can't eat all day, and what usually always happens is I end up throwing up.
Okay, that's okay.
That's not okay. You know how many dates I've ruined? Okay? You know how many times I've thrown up on my shoes?
Ew, are you a newborn?
No, I'm not a newborn. I just get butterflies. It's just too intense.
Okay.
It's always, like, I can talk to girls. It's no problem. I'm very friendly, but it's just the initial, like, meeting and the flirting. Oh man, I suck at it, and it makes me so afraid.
Okay. So you went out there, and you knew that this girl
so vulnerable.
This is what sells in showbiz. You have to be vulnerable, and you're nervous. We're supposed
to hang out after the show, and I got to do the spot, and I got to eat, and then I'm so nervous, and I can't even, and I'm contemplating, should I invite her to the show? But then I told her, I was like,
you almost didn't do the show?
No, I mean, I got There was like one point where I was like, man, I am so freaking nervous. And one point where I got to the gig and I was like sweating, like total pit sweat. All the comics are hanging around. One guy's like, hey, I got some whiskeys. If does anybody want to take a swig?
Wait, why whiskeys? How many bottles does
it was just whiskey.
Oh, you just said whiskeys.
Yeah.
I got
I'm
some
really
whiskeys.
good. I'm really good at speaking. This is why I asked for people to listen.
Okay.
I took a swig of it. I was like, let me just get something to like kind of get my nerves off, and I ended up puking it immediately.
No! Did you puke it in front of them?
No, I had to walk away so I didn't look like a little.
Oh my God! Okay, and then what happened?
Then I did the gig, and then I was feeling sick, and then I texted her. I was like, hey, I'm gonna bail. I got too much anxiety.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she was really bummed out.
So you just bailed on her?
Yeah, I bailed.
Did you tell her it's because you were too anxious to meet her?
No, but I should have.
Yeah, what did you say?
I just said my anxiety's got me too bad.
Oh, did she understand that? What did she say?
Yeah, she said, I get it, I understand.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right.
I could probably say at least 10 times I've puked on a first date.
Oh.
It sucks. Like if a girl wants to go get food, I'm like, I'm not getting food. You want to go to a bar and drink? No, I'm not going to a bar and drink. I got to meet at a coffee shop.
Oh my God.
I know. I'm a freaking scaredy cat at first. I can't help it. For
This
a while.
needs to be a vlog about making you not puke when you meet up with girls.
Once I go on a few dates and stuff, and I get over it, and then I'm normal. It's okay. It's like I can't pick up women. I get too nervous.
And how was your set?
The set sucked because there's like 9 people there.
Oh.
Yeah,
All right. Well, chapter 1: Mikey's dating life and doing stand-up. Sea breeze. Say something.
Something. Road gigging. How often do you get out on the road?
Oh my gosh. 2.
Or what's your goal? What's your goal?
Just getting close to the car again. What's my goal? I guess I would like to be on the road like full 6 months. That'd be the goal.
I mean, like how often you try to go monthly?
I try not to like think about it, and I'll be bummed out if I don't get like what I wanted.
Yeah. You go on the road like when you're driving in your car and stuff, because mostly, living in LA, road gigs is somewhere you can take your car.
Yeah.
What do you like to listen to? Do you do podcasts or are you a music person?
So I like podcasts, but I don't have one that I like right now. I mean, I like music too, and it changes up. Sometimes I don't listen to anything, which is a psychopath.
Silence?
Yeah, silence.
You drive in silence?
Yes.
Gosh.
Especially, I would drive
that
in
many
silence
thoughts?
for this part of the drive because it's so pretty. I have so many thoughts that I just want to have no thoughts, so then I don't pay attention. I was listening to Dirty John, the podcast, and then I got to my gig and bombed listening to this murdering, anxiety-driven podcast.
I know the ladies love the murder podcast, but if you're gonna have to go perform, it'd be funny.
I will never do it again.
It's hard to be doing that when you're frightened.
I will never do it again. Or I'll listen to music.
I do find myself thinking so much when I'm going on the road, and podcasts are actually not fun for that because you'll miss out on the conversation. You're like, wait, what were they talking about? I was stuck in my head there.
Yeah. I always zone out.
That's what I love about listening to music these days, because if I know I'm like, okay, I'm thinking too much, I gotta put music on.
I didn't ask you what you listen to.
I know.
What's the next question?
No, that was the question. That was the subject. Me asking you the question. See, don't you understand how people can talk about themselves? They ask that person the question first, so then that person will, maybe think to ask them that. If they don't, you can just answer it yourself.
You literally just answered the question with your response to my answer. You were like, yeah, because podcast doesn't get in my head. Okay, what do you like to listen to?
My own vlogs. I like listening to ambiance music, Pink Floyd, Radiohead, something that has not too much singing.
So sad.
Sometimes. Sometimes you're a sad boy on this road.
Yeah, it's true.
Wow, that person saved your life.
Oh my God. Oh, that was really scary.
Yeah, but we're good.
He was coming in our lane. Is he behind us now?
Yeah, he has a dog. It looked like a dog was licking his face. Not even kidding. Did you say the F word?
Oh, am I not?
I don't care. I keep doing that to people whenever they say the F word.
Do you beep it out?
So Nikki, you're headlining tonight. How do you feel about your set?
I haven't performed there, but I've performed in this area. I have performed for these guys before, but not this crowd. And I honestly try not to. I seem to deflect a lot. Now I'm realizing as you're asking me all these questions.
Just be honest. What do you?
I just don't know what I'm saying. Like, I don't really feel much. Like, I'm trying not to think about my set or how it's gonna go. I feel a bit guilty because I'm gonna be doing like the same jokes that these people have seen.
Can't
like,
feel guilty.
I do.
I do too. That's a normal thing for comics because you are working on your good material, and so you take it out a lot, especially to like, oh, I've never been to this venue or this city, so you're like, I'm doing real material, but there are bodies there who have seen you before. But if they're comics, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, and I understand if one of them's a booker because they're like, oh, you're not doing new material and stuff like that, so that does give self-conscious thoughts. You just have to be funny. That's like no matter what. If you show up and you're funny and they still are hesitant to book you because you do the same material, it's yin yang. It's too hard, you know.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks so much.
Don't call me a comedy dad.
Thanks, Dad. Comedy dad. I'm excited. I like going places like this because this feels exactly like Malibu. Like this part right here is like the turn.
Yeah, we got the sunset. You can see the golden in our face and the shades on our eyes.
Shade is on our eyes. I really like doing these crowds, so I'm happy to go out there, and I hope that the tacos are good because they're gonna have tacos.
We made it. Los Alamos, California. I totally forgot. I've been to this place. Check out the town. It's just like one little strip. Oh, I'm so glad we did it. It is gorgeous. Look at this. This is like an old-timey little gas station. It's a bar now. The station is called. This is so adorable. Look at it. Uh-oh, I think we got a character over here. Howdy. Whittling your wood?
Yes.
What's your name?
Hank,
Hi, Hank.
I'm the ghost. I died here 20 years ago. I got cut up in a tractor. You hear about me from the other people?
Old-timey town. Look at this venue that I'm performing at, an old barn. I'm taking you inside. I'm so hyped about this. This place has got Old West vibes like a mother. Saddle up, partner. Native American artifacts at my comedy gig. I'm down. Laugh until my head comes off. Looking forward to my set here. A little bit of an older crowd. Tiny little town north of Santa Barbara. We were just told a bunch of celebrities live around here. They're not gonna come to the show. They got a cute downtown area, giving me the Old West vibes, pioneer ghost town feeling. This is why you gotta make sure, time manage. Make sure you get here enough time so you can see all the cool things and then take in the atmosphere, take in the town a little bit if you can. Timing is everything. I'm from California. I absolutely love this place. It's so huge. You can find country folk all over this place. It's hilarious. We do get all walks of life in California. I really like this environment here. This place looks really cool. I get excited when the venue's fun. It's a theater too as well, man. I'm really into this place. I'm really looking forward to my set. Unfortunately, this barn is a little cavernous. I don't know how the sound is gonna be. We're still gonna record the sets. I don't know. Don't know how much time I'm doing yet. I'm not worried about it. Just gotta go up there and be funny, have fun. There's tacos, probably eat some tacos. We'll see how these country folks like the boo-haws. We're at the gig, Nikki. How you feeling?
We're here.
Yeah.
This guy drugged me and just took me up here. I was asleep the whole night, just joking.
She's not talking about me.
It's cool. This is the coolest. I really like the venue. It's like it's like a barn. We're in a western barn. There's a problem because the speakers are all muddy, so we can't understand what anybody's saying, and I have to do 20 minutes. Not anymore, not with muddiness like this. I don't think so. I don't know what to do.
Be funny.
oh yeah, I can be funny, but they won't hear me because it's money. That's the problem. Be funny. You can be as funny. Like they aren't gonna know.
See, I'm paranoid because I rest the microphone on my mouth, and that's even more muddier. So to me, I'm thinking if you put it more away from your mouth.
To isolate it, you have to like take it and hold it at the top and isolate it like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like rappers? How do you feel about California having country?
I'm not shocked by it. We live near a desert, so I wasn't.
Yeah, but that's not like cowboy country. That's.
Okay, I guess you're right. We are in a saloon right now. We are around a bunch of country people. I think it's like weird that we're so close to the beach and all these people are country. But I heard Kurt Russell has 2 places up here, so it'd be sick if he walked in and made me a star.
All right, your next comic, one of my favorite comics, very silly guy. Give it up for Mikey McKernan, everybody.
Cool. I love this place. This reminds me of when I go on the road and I learned that I gotta quit smoking pot in old western towns. It all started when I got 2 stoned at Tombstone. Went around there trying to start a pun fight. I can't do the boo-ha on that rug. That moves. All right. Gig is over. This was the first time they were doing comedy in this bar. That was a blast. I had a lot of fun. They had a lot of fun. Boo-haws went off really well. There was a moment that they had this light on stage. It was like these 4 LED nice lights, and they were facing the audience. And usually when it's music venues, they'll have the lights set up where when the music plays, the lights are synced to it. During a comedy show, every time you talk, the lights would flash. And then when you stop talking, they wouldn't move. So I wasn't sure if anybody pointed that out, so I pointed it out. It was a good moment. Shout out to the deaf audience members. This light only moves when you speak. Have we noticed that? It only moves when you speak. So if you're deaf tonight, I think this is a good comedy show. Little country folk, and they enjoyed it. They don't get comedy, and that's such a beautiful thing when that can happen because it's a treat for them. Living in Los Angeles doing so much comedy, it's not a treat to everybody. Entertainment capital of the world. It's really hard to find crowds, find people who want to enjoy comedy night because most of the people, they've already made it, you know? They've worked their asses off and they are working on set or working some sort of form of the industry that they don't have time for little independent backyard shows or to go support, you know, young artists. Some people do. This is just the majority for the young comedians who are trying to put on their own stuff out in Los Angeles. So that's why we get out on the road. People who want to hear some stand-up, people who want to laugh, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it. Nikki did great. She crushed. It's so much fun watching my friends progress, truly. She's headlining, and she's doing longer sets, and she's getting stronger. It's so much fun to watch.
The worst part I've noticed about being in my 30s is when people ask me my age, and then I tell them, and they go, oh yeah, me too. Because all I can think of is, do I look like that? I don't even know how to talk to people your age anymore. I'm like, what do you want for Christmas? How did I think of my set? It was hard at the beginning. It was really hard at the beginning. I don't know what happened, but it was like such a big room that it was so hard to like hear.
Yeah, it was cavernous.
Cavernous, but also, first of all, the bar was really loud. Second of all, they started drilling something right next to me.
The door handle off the bathroom was broken, so that was the time when somebody decided to fix it.
Cool. We're just gonna build a bathroom during my set, and okay, we're good. Okay. And I was like, okay, and then I tried to make jokes about that, but the audience wasn't having it. The beginning was hard. My waitressing stuff, they didn't really like. I waitressed, and they asked me to come back and serve again. I know everybody's complaining that people don't want to work in restaurants right now, but hear me out. Here's some things that happen. I don't want to go back and deal with the table of girls that come in and see each other and go, ah! It's like, I don't know why you're acting surprised. You made a reservation. Like, what are these girls, like, when they get in their car, it moves, and they're like, ah! Die. Normally, that means it goes in the middle. I never open with it. I used to back in the day. It's going back in the middle.
My favorite bit of yours is when they had the trash bag drapes, and you talked about that. That was great.
I realized how broke I am because I looked at the decorations and I was like, what a waste of garbage bags. I was heartbroken. I was like, Venmo me, Nikki Bon. I need those. Like, I'll just take those home. Yeah, I just did a little crowd work, you know. But it was just hard. It was like you could see them laughing, but you couldn't hear them. And it was very cavernous, and I just had to box out a little bit. But it was still fun at the end of the day. Once I got into it, but at the beginning, I felt a bit out of it.
All right, well, where can we find your...
Oh, right over here.
No, I mean your social media, not your fake...
Well, howdy. Welcome to my barn, yeah? What's your name, sir?
Yeah, there you go.
Howdy. Welcome to my barn.
I'm Willie Jack.
Ah, Willie, come on in. This right here is how we mow the lawn. If you got the donkeys, you got a clean grass lawn. Right over here, that's where Hank died. We don't touch that one anymore. Come on, let's go milk the cows.
This is me asking Nikki about her set. What'd you think?
I don't want to talk about it. Let's talk about this wood over here. Oh, wow. Look at that. This wood, that wood's haunted. You hear about that haunted house?
You can follow me at Nikki Bon. Nikki as in Bobby, which is my dad that left, O-N. And I'm on YouTube, Nikki Bon. And that was my Instagram at first. That's just where you find me.
Thank you so much, Los Alamos, California, Depot Bar. This was a lot of fun. I had a blast. So thank you guys so much again for watching. Thank you for clicking, for liking, for sharing, mostly subscribing. In the description below, I got links to my Instagram. I got merch, Mike and McKernan's Not Funny t-shirts and hoodies. If you got any of those digital dollars and you want to keep supporting the Boo-Ha journey, the stand-up adventure vlogs, Mikey McKernan's Crew, it's there. Thank you. 1.